Queen Amara was the most beautiful woman in all of Ogudu Kingdom. Her skin shone like fresh palm oil under the sun, and her smile made even the birds sing. Everyone in the palace loved her because she was kind and spoke softly like a mother to all. But deep inside her heart, Queen Amara was lonely. Her husband, Eze Kene, was always busy with the affairs of the kingdom. He barely looked at her anymore. She sat by her window each night, staring at the moon, wishing someone would make her feel loved again. One night, as she watched the guards train, her eyes met Dike's, the strong, handsome guard with eyes as calm as the river. From that night, her heart began to beat in a strange, sweet rhyme. Every morning, Dike bowed before the queen, his heart racing like a drum. He knew his duty was to protect her, not to love her. But the queen's eyes, soft and shining, pulled him close like magic. Amara began to find excuses to see him. She would ask him to walk with her in the royal garden or carry her fan during meetings. The servants whispered about how close they had become, but Queen Amara didn't care. She had found warmth again. One day, Dike gave her a red bead bracelet. "It will protect you, my queen," he said softly. She smiled, touched his face, and said, "You already protect me, Dike." Eze Kene was not blind. He noticed how the queen's laughter had returned, and how Dike's eyes followed her every move. In his heart grew heavy with anger and jealousy. One night, he called his guards and said, "Watch my queen closely. Something is wrong in my palace." The guards obeyed, hiding in corners, watching every step Amara took. But the queen had her own secret. She was not just a woman. She carried an ancient power passed down from her mother, a weaver goddess, and she could feel when eyes were watching her. That night, Amara went to the secret garden where she had first met Dike. She closed her eyes and whispered ancient words. The wind began to swell around her, carrying her tears into the night sky. The ground glowed beneath her feet. From the light appeared a silver mirror, floating in the air. "Mirror of truth," she said softly, "show me my heart." The mirror showed her image with two shadows, one of Eze Kene and one of Dike. She fell to her knees crying. "How can a queen love two men?" she whispered. The mirror replied, "When love is divided, hearts will bleed." Dike came into the garden quietly, his armor shining like the stars. He saw the queen crying and ran to her side. "My queen, why do you weep?" Without a word, she kissed him. It was soft, full of pain and magic. The trees trembled, and the mirror in the air cracked into two. A strange wind blew, carrying their secrets into the night. But Eze Kene had followed the whispering guards, and what he saw that night would break his heart forever. Eze Kene's eyes turned red with anger. He felt fire in his chest and thunder in his voice. "You have shamed my crown," he shouted, pointing at Dike. Dike bowed his head. "My king, I love her, but I never meant to betray you." The king raised his sword, ready to strike, but Amara stepped in front of Dike. "If he dies, I die too," she cried. The moon above grew dark. The cracked mirror shattered completely, sending a cold wind through the palace. A curse had been born. That night, the queen's magic turned against her. The palace lights went out, and the river near Ogudu began to rise and roll. A spirit voice echoed, "You have loved too many, Queen of Hearts. Now love will destroy you." Amara fell sick. Her skin lost its shine, and her eyes turned dull. Eze Kene could not sleep. Dike was locked in the dungeon, weeping. The kingdom was silent. Even the birds stopped singing. Love, once sweet, had become a poison that no one could cure. In her dream, the river goddess, her mother, appeared before her. "My daughter," she said, "you have broken the balance of love. To love two hearts is to tear your own." Amara begged, "Mother, I only wanted to feel loved again." The goddess sighed. "Then one must be lost for the other to live." When Amara woke up, she knew what she had to do. Her tears dropped like rain, each one glowing faintly blue. Amara asked Eze Kene to set Dike free. "He is not the enemy," she said. "It is I who have brought pain to this palace." Eze Kene looked at her, eyes full of sadness. "You broke my heart, Amara, but I still love you." Dike knelt before them both. "My queen, my king, I will leave this land and never return." The queen nodded, her lips trembling. "Forgive me, Dike. My love has brought only tears." The next morning, the sun rose pale and slow. Dike stood at the palace gate, his red bead bracelet glowing faintly. Amara came to him, holding back tears. She whispered, "When you wear this bracelet, know that my heart still beats for you." He smiled sadly, "And mine beats for you, even in the dark." He walked away, and the queen watched him until he vanished into the mist. The river goddess appeared again, whispering, "To cleanse the curse, a heart must be given." Amara smiled weakly. "Then take mine." That night, she walked into the river, wearing her royal beads and crown. As she stepped into the water, her reflection smiled back, glowing like a spirit. The weaver swallowed her gently, and the waves calmed. Peace returned to Ogudu. Eze Kene ran to the weaver, shouting her name, "Amara, my queen!" But only the wind answered. He fell to his knees, crying. The villagers came and saw their king weeping. They built a shrine by the weaver, where they placed her crown and flowers every year. The curse was gone, but the pain stayed forever. The king ruled with a heart always staring at water, waiting for a ripple that looked like her smile. Years passed, and the story of Queen Amara became a song. The children of Ogudu sang, "She loved too many, but her love saved the land." It was said that on full night, a woman's reflection could be seen dancing on the river, her beads glowing red, her voice singing softly. Some say it was Queen Amara watching over the ones she loved, even after death. If you love and admire this story, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much.